Ladies and gentlemen, pigeons and ducks, we present to you Audio Omelettes. This is our weekly improvised music program where we, using the help of the RC505 Mark II magical looping machine, take randomized ingredients from across the internet, fold them up into a beautiful omelet for your delight. Now, we do it all on the spot. None of it is pre-planned or pre-rehearsed in any way. And I bet you're wondering where these ingredients are coming from. Well, I'm not going to leave you in the dark. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. Ingredient number one comes to you from autochords.com. This allows me to randomize a key and a main chord progression. So I click randomize, it tells me A major with a chord progression of A to D to C sharp minor to F sharp minor. Now ingredient number two is coming to you from Google's random number generator. We set the minimum to 50, we set the maximum to 200. Now the reason for this is because when you ask ChatGPT what the common span of tempos for Western music is, this is what she said, so that's what we went with. I click generate. It tells me 193. So that becomes the speed of the song. That, for your reference, will sound like this. We may use a slow click. And now, the last, but not the least, although it is the third and final ingredient, holy crapola, is generatormix.com/random-image-generator, and this allows me to generate a random image, and that becomes the topic of the song. Like, I'll have to freestyle about this image. So,
which is like unnecessarily AI.
Let me bring it back here.
It's fine.
Click on this, do this, put that there. I bing bang bow. Now you can see it. Is that too small for your old eyes? Well, how about there?
That's a moist flower about to get it.
Yeah, I like it though. I super
We're
like
about
it.
to put our nose in
This
that
reminds
moist,
me of an
moist
image
flower.
I created recently. Well, I shouldn't say I created it. I took two paintings that were in my hotel room and put them together and created a beautiful image.
Aww.
And it just reminds me of this. But anyway, there you have it. I think you guys understand everything. We do it 3 times in a row. It's a beautiful process. And the only thing left to do now is, of course, to do it.
It's bokeh.
You are not used. Even though we scaled the hovers in place, just in case you haven't heard. Steady as a hummingbird when it hovers hovers in face, put this rose in your face. Take a whiff, baby, you the it, the end in my luck, get my whole life shift. When I met you, I wanna tell you that, oh, every single day, girl, I sweat you. But you're hotter than the sun. Started counting and you stopped me at one. Whoa, I forgot, here you come. Boy, I'm getting happy all over, acting dumb. Cause you make me go out of my mind all the time. You make me break down and cry when you're not around. When you around, it's like the sun coming out in the sky. And I don't know what you heard. Steady gets a hummingbird when it hovers in place. But just in case you haven't heard, steady gets a hummingbird when it hovers in place. Got a rose for your face. Baby, go ahead and take a smell. Yeah, you played me well, and I can tell that you ain't saving bells for no one else. So go ahead and ring it, girl, cause when you're swinging around, you got me out here upside down in my frown. Whoa, acting like a clown, acting really stupid, cause you know that the pound in my heart takes me all apart. Baby, you the one with the start, the engine and the oil and the ignition too. Ooh, when you know exactly what I wanna do is tell me what you heard. Then it gets a hummingbird and it hovers in place. Whoa, but just in case, said in case you haven't heard, steady gets a hummingbird and it hovers in place. Put this rose in your face. Pulling out the wine and the candlelight and the dinner cloth. Yeah, that's right, I can't wait until it's off. Yeah, the whole world, me and my baby girl, we gon' get it all too in a twirl of the sensation of it spinning every day, cause we winning. Low, know what you heard. Steady as a hummingbird when it hovers in place. Whoa, but just in case, said in case you haven't heard, steady as a hummingbird when it hovers in place. Put this rose in your face. Yes! So that's how it's done. We just make it all up. It's a pretty good time. So we come right back to autochords.com.
We should grade our audio omelets every time.
Grade them?
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. We won't start today, but maybe we'll think about that.
When do we start?
We'll try it next time.
All right.
Change the rules in the middle of the game, you know. We click randomize. It tells me C minor. With the main chord progression being C minor to A flat to D diminished to G minor. Come back to the random number generator. Oops, I click on it. It tells me 150. So that'll be a little sounding like this. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see, what are we gonna be talking about this time? A little workspace is what we're gonna be talking about this time. But that's okay. What am I trying to do? This.
They don't have this one last.
Nope. Never seen this before in me life. And I'll even give it to you there so you can even see it really nice and big. Nice and big. But that's it. So here we go. Lurker, I'm here every day, I know the servers by their first name on top, maybe waving at me from the parking lot. Remote worker, coffee shop lurker, I'm here every day, I know the servers by their first name on top, maybe waving at me from the parking lot. On my jiggly keyboard, tipping and tapping, either I'm writing a report or I'm just chatting. Maybe I'm up on Twitch, just thinking which person's out here doing magic just like a witch. I mean, they don't do anything you've seen before. I'm sitting here as the maintenance cleans the floor. Yeah, they coming out to wipe the table down. I pick my laptop up, and that's right, they spill my cup. But I'm a remote worker, coffee shop lurker. Here every day, I know the servers by their first name on top, waving at me from the parking lot. I'm a remote worker, coffee shop lurker. Here every day, I know the servers by the first name on top, waving at me from a parking lot. Yeah, I'm walking through the corridor, they know my order for me. Got it ready, sitting there with my name on the floor. Wait a minute, why didn't you put it on the table when I said that they thought that I was spinning? Didn't even have it yet, or take a sip. Then you doing things that are gonna make me trip. Why are you doing this to me? It's kinda dangerous. I might just happen, then I'm gonna have to plead the fifth. Cause I'm a remote worker, coffee shop lurker. I know the servers by their first name on top, waving at me from the parking lot. Said remote worker, coffee shop lurker. I'm here every day, they know the servers by their first name on top, they waving at me from the parking lot like but it looks real. Bet they think that I'm waiting on a book deal. Yeah, I'm about to hit the New York Times bestseller list, cause I'm writing down these lines. But like I said, there's no ink in a pen, and I'm sitting there, they think I'm thinking again. But really dazing off, I'm really daydreaming about the way it's seeming, the way it's seeming. Remote worker, coffee shop lurker. Here know the servers by their first name all the time. They waving at me from the parking lot like a remote worker, coffee shop lurker. Here every day, I know the servers by their first name all the time. They waving at me from the parking lot.
Still cool. What middle guitar part?
Well, like, you know how sometimes when you do one that's double long than mine or something, like, you know how sometimes like mine is supposed to start at the beginning, but where I started was like here. So I'm getting like the last half of what I played, and then the beginning is in the middle of the loop.
One of these was longer than the other.
Yeah, maybe, but what I'm saying is my bass loop was supposed to begin where the middle was. Like, I don't know what happened, why it started recording me on like the last half first, you know what I mean? Like when it started recording, it was in the middle.
Okay.
But I only just noticed it right then as I was turning it off. So I was like, wait a minute, why isn't it doing, what's going on? So
okay.
It's gonna be even funkier than expected. That's what you can come to expect from us here at 1000 AM is even funkier than you expected. That's how good we are. So we come to autochords.com and I click randomize and it tells me A major.
Daddy.
With the chord progression being D to A to D to E.
Daddy. Oh, daddy.
A rare one that doesn't start with the root note. How about that? We come to the random number generator. It tells me 121.
Wow, that sounds like it has potential.
I'm still scrolling though. Holy crap. I'll even give us the fast click finally. Unless we don't want it. What do you think? Maybe we'll try the slow click.
Fast click or the slow click?
Yeah, maybe we'll try the slow click. And then we come here and we generate ourselves a new image. I do this, I do that, I click here, I push that, do those things, I do this. Now you can see it! Holy crapola. Got some seagulls on the seashore. I heard they're accused of selling seashells. So they're getting the heck out of there before the authorities arrive.
Yeah. Throwing handfuls of Alka-Seltzer.
Yep.
Right?
So, here we go. is super boring in the sand, and it's absorbing it, and it's like exorbitant amounts of it, but that's okay, man. How did it ever fit inside that body anyway? You know your skin will crave the way you feel, you start to itch away, and now you're in a pain you've never felt before, but in your whole entire life, but now you wanna go and find someone to wipe, because got an overground seashell syndicate, sold 1 million of them, and we ain't finished yet. That seagull connection, tide rolls out like my headshot, catching slipstreams, know what this means. Boy, I'm looking at you here, and then I switch screens, and I can see you from the back. I got a camera attached to the wall that's right behind you. I can see exactly what you're planning, what you're trying to do when you be sneaking up. Boy, you better not be trying, you be leaking, bruh. And then they'll clean you up, they'll wipe you off the pavement. I come and drop a seashell in it, and your whole skull it cakes in. We listen overground seashell syndicate, sold 1 million of them, and we ain't finished yet. It's that seagull connection, tide rolls out like my hamstring. Why? Well, I be slinging seashells right out by the seashore, and you can hit me up on my cell if you need more. And if you need me to come, then I will bring things right to your doorstep, cause I can come flying on wingdings. It's like I like to text symbols like I like a mess. You about to find out what happens when I strike your next. Just like a check, I'll mark you off the map. Boy, you don't know what's gonna happen or what's coming after that, cause we just an overground seashell syndicate. We sold 1 million of them, and we ain't finished yet. It's that seagull connection, tide rolls out like my hamstring. There you have it. Let me take that off the screen. All right. Well, that'll be the 3 songs. Now remember, Audio Omelettes comes out every Tuesday exclusively on YouTube at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe, and we'll see you next week.